What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the lab with another quest build. This blueprint I have for y'all in this video is going to be perfect for players who run solo dolo at the rec or in the theater, or those of you looking to play on more of a pass first type big who can help your team defensively and offensively be a nice juggernaut and get that contagious passing that we're lacking so much in this era with these new school kiddos who've never really learned the importance of getting your teammates involved. This build is going to be a bigger power forward hatch. You can also make this at the 5. It can shoot, it can pass, it can score inside, and defensively it is a very nice, well-rounded build. It has shades of Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and prime Anthony Davis. This is the 7-foot pass first 4. My big dog hatch of 2K23 is my two-way diamond big. If you do make this build at the 5, it becomes a pass first big. Super hot name, but I wanted to make this at the 4 because I do like the versatility of this build, and you can play next to a paint clogger or a defensive juggernaut inside. This build is a very nice complementary piece to any squad, any unit, but it can also be the key cog. You can do a lot on this style build, and the 7-foot version is going to be very nice defensively. And as you'll see throughout the video, if you want to play solo dolo, you're going to be able to impact the game on both sides, and having pass first in the name is going to make your teammates think, oh, he's a pass first big, pass first 4. He's not looking to just score the pill every time, so they might get you involved more often than not. So you don't have to go through the trials of proving to your teammates, hey man, give me the ball, I'm not just going to try to ISO shoot it. This build, off rip, should be able to bring them a little bit of comfort when you're on the wood next to them. Pause. So let's jump right in. Again, you're going to make this at power forward. You're going to be 7 feet tall. You can make it shorter, make it a little bit more guard oriented. I'll go over some of the threshes for the name throughout the video, but we're going to make this at 7 foot. I want that KG, Tim Duncan, Anthony Davis type big. Big body, long, lean defensively that can grab all kinds of rebounds. 239 pounds. 7'10" max wingspan with a body shape built because we want to be menacing on the wood. So follow along to a T to get this name. It's not super difficult, but you could also tinker and find something at your own discretion in your builder. But we are going to get our close shot to an 88. A lot of these are going to be badge threshes because we're trying to ooze the potential of the build. You know how we do in the laboratory. Going to get our driving layup to a 71. We're going to get our driving dunk to a 75, get that pedo Karl Malone dunk package that we like so much. And then we're going to get our standing dunk to a 90. That's going to give us those big man contact dunks, elite. You're going to be yamming on people when you're under the basket. And then we're going to keep our post control at 53. You're not really looking to ISO on this build. Again, when you do get the pill from your teammates, you're looking to create for others. Obviously, it's a pass first 4, so post control, you're going to be able to actually maneuver in the post with nice finishing attributes, but you're not trying to ISO, and if you do go into an ISO situation, you're going to be looking to kick out anyways. But we're going to get 20 finishing badges on this build. 88 close shots, really nice. Driving dunk at a 75. You're going to be able to yam when you get a lane, and then the standing dunk at a 90 is really nice to have on a big man, so you're not a liability at all when you do get it inside, when your teammates do defer and kick it to you when you have a peanut. If you're playing at the rec and you're at the 4, because this is a pass first 4, you might be matched up a little against some small ball type 6'7", 6'8" type players, and those are called water chestnuts. We are going to throw those in the pot, make a nice little water chestnut stew, and we're going to bake donuts down low, but you can also shoot on this build, so we're not going to necessarily try to go down on the block against those water chestnuts because we're going to get our mid-range to a 77 and then our 3-ball max that out to a 79. For those of you who know your jump shot with a 79 3-ball, that's going to be an auto green potentially. You're going to have nice badge allocation, and again, very well-rounded offensively. You're going to have that mid-range. And then free throw, we're just going to get this to a 55 just for that little number, little extra attributes that you can throw somewhere else. But shooting wise and finishing, you are serviceable for sure. And if you're good at the game, make sure you know your jump shot. You're going to be able to score in the half court. But then playmaking, this is where this build really shines. We're going to get our pass accuracy to an 86. And then get our ball handle to a 60. That's going to give us that silver vice grip. We are punting speed with ball because you don't really need that on this build. You're not trying to ISO and get around players, set up your teammates. This is more of just a well-rounded, give me the ball at the top of the key, let me swing and make the right play. You can defer to other teammates for isocentric ball playing. Right here, we're going to actually just try to be able to swing the ball, make darted passes wherever you want. But like I said, playing on my two-way diming big, I don't really need speed with ball. If you're going to make more of a guard-oriented ball handler, you're not going to be making this build anyways. So we're going to be punting speed with ball on a lot of these big type blueprints because it's just obsolete in the play style. But you do get a 60 ball handle to take care of the pill off of rebounds, off of catches from passes, and that silver vice grip is going to be crucial. And that's going to give you 15 playmaking badges. And again, you're going to have Hall of Fame post playmaker, Hall of Fame dimer, floor general. So if you want to allocate your +4 badges to playmaking to make this build even more well-rounded, that would be something that I would personally recommend. And then defensively, this is where this build really shines for the solo dolo type players. We're going to get our interior defense to a 78. Our perimeter defense to the badge thresh of 54. You could definitely up that if you want a little bit more speed defensively. You can take from some other attributes and really make this a defensive oriented pass first 4. We are going to get our steelies to a 61. Our block to a 77. That's serviceable. If have good help side timing, help side feel defensively, you can definitely get some blocks with that. Then we're going to max our defense rebound to a 99 and our offense rebound get that to a 70. That's going to give us 24 defensive badges. Now, why did I up my defensive rebound to a 99? That's going to help out any team that this build plays with. You're going to be able to grab every defensive rebound, position yourself nicely. You're going to be able to jump and grab boards for your team. And when your teammates see you going up and grabbing those nice animations and just, dusting off the top of the glass, then they're going to be like, oh, this dude, gets the ball, kicks it to a guard, plays his role. They're going to trust you. And that 99 defense rebound is going to impact the game no matter what. It's going to give that Hall of Fame rebound chaser, Hall of Fame pogo that will also apply to your offensive rebounding ability with a 70. So you can cross the offensive glass and not just be a cone, but you can actually impact the game on both ends with your rebounding. Defensively, I think this is the strength of this build besides the passing, and the defensive rebounding alone is going to make an impact. And you guys will definitely see having that 99 defensive rebound. Your teammates are going to love you. Physically, we're going to get our speed to a 70. It does go up a little higher, but we're going to max out our acceleration. We're going to get our strength to a 65, our vertical to a 75, and then the rest on stamina to an 86. So giving this build a once over, you definitely can take off a little bit of strength, a little bit of vertical. If you don't want the standing dunk at a 90, you can drop that down to big man contact dunks regular at an 80. But realistically, this build really shines on the defensive glass with pass actually, and you can shoot the 3 ball while also finishing inside. It's very well rounded, very Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. You can either be the guy like a la Kevin Garnett or Anthony Davis, or you can be a core centerpiece, kind of like a queen on a chessboard with Tim Duncan in a good ran franchise, where you're surrounded with other scoring minded type players, maybe some ISO type players, maybe some defensive juggernauts, but you can make every pass, you can shoot, and then defensively you're going to help out any team. Going to takeover, you can get shooting, interior D, or glass take. I like glass clearing dimes personally, and then maybe stuff blocks just to really ramp up on the defensive end. Kevin Garnett was one of the best defenders in all of basketball history. There you're going to have Tim Duncan, a little bit of Cat and Evan Mobley as well, but you get a really rare name on something that your teammates can trust, the pass first 4. Again, keep in mind that I designed this to be able to run solo dolo. If you don't have a squad who trusts you, your teammates see pass first 4, and they should feel comfort that you're not just going to try to shoot every time you get the pill. You don't have two-way in the name, but you definitely are a two-way. You can grab every rebound defensively, and this build is going to be able to help out any team. For those of you looking to make a new big man build, do you think this is worth investing that hard-earned VC in? Let me know down in the comments. What would you change? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? How y'all feeling about this blueprint? You know what time it is. West Sparrow.